Hello, I'm Gary from Phoenix Perennials, and I am behind the scenes here at the nursery and going to give you a sneak peek of our citrus shipment, which just arrived. There's all kinds of fun things here. Lots of it's pre-ordered, lots of it's going to be picked up by avid citrophiles and other people who love rare and unusual fruits, and a lot of it's going to be shipped across the country to avid gardeners across Canada. So here we are. There are lots of different citrus around. This is one of our most popular. This is the Owari Satsuma or Owari Mandarin. This one's hardy for us in coastal BC if it's in a protected spot, and it produces mandarin fruit just like the supermarket, usually in the months of December, January, and February. One of my employees, Mr. Citrus, whose name is Larry, he's had one growing at his Richmond home for 10 to 15 years, and he harvests fruit off it all winter. We've got lots of other mandarins, all kinds of different types. Here's another one of our all-time bestsellers. These are yuzus. If you're a foodie, then you've definitely heard of yuzus. They're a Japanese citrus used in desserts and sauces. It's a hybrid with this is called sudachi, which we also usually have. You'll find these citrus in ponzu sauce, for instance, for dipping your gyoza. And a lot of chefs in North America are using it in all kinds of different sauces and other culinary delights. So you'll see that. You even find yuzu ice cream in some of the supermarkets. There's of course key limes. There's the Rangpur red lime, which I love. I have this at home and it's got fruit on it all the time. It's not totally red, it's more orange, but it's really ornamental just because of that fruit. And then you've got some kind of tart. You can eat them and they have a nice tart flavor. There's the Kefir Makrut Thai limes, which of course are great for cooking and your Asian dishes. And then we're getting into all kinds of lemons. The most popular of all the lemons is the Meyer lemon, which is a hybrid, so it's got a little bit of sweetness to it, a little bit sweeter than other lemons. You've got the Santa Teresa, which is used in Italy to make limoncello. Then there's the Lisbon lemons and the Eureka lemons, which are a lot like the supermarket lemons. Let's see, where else do we have? Then we move into the kumquats. The kumquats are a little less familiar to a lot of us, but they're a neat, you can actually see there's fruit on some of them. They're a neat little egg-shaped citrus, and you eat all of it. You eat the skin and the flesh, and you just pop it into your mouth, and it's a neat, sweet, tart kind of flavor, which is kind of refreshing, kind of fun. Some of them have seeds, some of them don't have seeds, and there's lots of different types. The Nagami Kumquat is hardy for us in coastal BC as well. So this one in a protected spot, nice and sunny, up against the house, can do quite well and survive our winters. There's also the, smile ladies, you're on video. There's also, you can see right there, the variegated kumquat. This one's centennial. It's the variegated form of the Nagami Kumquat. Most variegated plants are not quite as hardy as the normal green foliage, but it should be somewhat hardy for us. And I'm just gonna come on in, get in the way of my Phoenicians. There's the Buddha's hand citron, which has crazy finger-like tips to the fruit. There's the Assad's kosher etrog, of interest on the holiday of Sukkot for Jewish people. Calamondins, of great interest to Filipinos and Filipinas, because that's an important part of their cuisine. Then we have Australian finger limes. This one is not as hardy as some of the others. It's zone 10, but it gets these cute kind of finger-like, I guess, yeah, finger-like fruit, often with a black or dark green skin, and inside you have what would be called citrus caviar, that just the little vesicles just kind of pop out like circular little tasty tart delicious little bits which you can sprinkle on food and use in other cuisines. Let's see, we're gonna bypass some of these, and oh, we got more mandarins. More mandarins, more blood oranges, lots of different types. Got sweet oranges and navel oranges, and oh, the Mineola Tangelo. My goodness, I tasted one of these for the first time just a little while ago. I got some from the supermarket. So sweet, so juicy. Probably my favorite citrus of the moment. And we've even got some pomelos. Why not? Also within this mix, we have a bunch of avocado. So the avocado there's a bunch of different types. Some of them are just compact varieties. Others, though, are cold tolerant. Now, that does not mean hardy, but it means that they can take lower temperatures down to -1, -2, -3. Some of them can go to -7. So they wouldn't survive a full cold snap in coastal BC, but with just a little bit of protection, they can be brought through the winter. And we've also got a bunch of different types of olives, also hardy in sunny spots, sunny, dry, hot spots in coastal BC. And another fun group, we've got a whole bunch of pomegranates. Again, these are a Mediterranean plant, so they're going to need heat and sun in order to fruit, but a lot of these are commercial varieties of pomegranates. So if you've got super hot spots to grow them, then you could grow your own pomegranates. All right, that's my tour of our citrus and rare fruit that's just arrived. A little behind the scenes look. And the extras will be ready in the nursery, and every year we have pre-orders that we launch in the winter and sometimes again in the summer for spring and fall pickup and shipping. I hope you have fun in your garden, and maybe you'll want to include some citrus. All right, thank you. Happy gardening.